My name's Trina Olson. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come meet with me today.
No problem.
So I see that you have used Sherwin-Williams in the past. Your representative was actually Steven, and I'm sure you know he retired, and it was really just a sad day for all of us. He was such a great guy, you know.
He was a great guy, a very nice guy.
But I actually noticed you haven't been in the store since he retired. Is there any specific reason why?
No specific reason. I started using a different company and just started using their product, and I've just been so busy I haven't had to really think about vendors and what I'm doing with those vendors. So I've just been going with that other company. Diamond Vogel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally understand. So basically, today I just want to get to know more about your business, what you do, how it's been going. I just want to let you know about myself for a second. I worked for Sherwin-Williams for about 8 years.
Okay.
I've been helping a lot of painters realize the great benefits we have, the great features of our paint, and it saves them time and money, and I'd really, really, really like to show you how I can do that for you too. Does that sound alright?
That sounds good.
Alright, so I want to start this meeting off by just getting to know more about you and your business. So can you tell me about how that's been going, how Diamond Vogel has been going?
It's been going fine, I guess. I do mostly residential. We do some commercial, but most of the time I do residential painting, interior painting, some exterior, but I guess it's been going fine.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad your business is doing alright. Just wondering if you ever had any problems you could think of just right off the bat, you know?
Well, I don't know. I guess I find myself, sometimes I find myself making a couple of different trips to the store to have to go get it. That's kind of a pain in the butt, but having to go get paint and, but that's just part of it.
So you're saying that you're going to the store too many times? Is this a coverage issue, or is this just something that you wish you could have delivered, or?
Oh, well, I hadn't even thought about delivery. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess I'm finding it takes several coats sometimes to get the coverage that I want or that we need, and I'm just finding I'm running out of paint. So I just have to go get some more.
Alright, so I think Sherwin-Williams has a product or a feature that could really help you out with that, get you to spend less time in the car and actually on the job site. That will actually get the job done faster, earn your money a lot faster as well.
Okay.
Do you think there's anything else that you could think of when it comes to the families, your customers? Is there any problems they've been having?
The biggest thing, I guess, with customers is, I think everybody probably has this problem, but, sometimes they choose a color, they hate the color, you have to choose a different color, so then you have to retint the color, or you have to change the color. You come in and they've got all these little things on the walls that, they think this is the color, but once they decide that's the color, they want to change it. So I guess that's another kind of pain. I've had to redo several rooms before where I've had to change the tint of the color because it was too dark or too light or something like that. So that's another, problem with the customer.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you're going to spend twice as much time just repainting that entire house.
It costs them more because I have to, get different paint, and it's obviously I gotta either eat the cost or I gotta throw that cost in, and it's going to cost the customer more money in the long run too.
Yeah, that sounds like a problem. What do you think that means for your business?
More time, more money.
Yeah,
it's a loss. So that'd be nice to not have to worry about that.
Yeah, actually, Sherwin-Williams definitely has a product that I'm super excited to tell you about that can solve that problem right there.
That would be nice.
And so, is there anything else you could think of, with families?
I've heard of these new, it seems like paint seems to change, and so I've heard of like customers have kids, so they'll talk to me about the smell being so bad, and trying to make sure that everything is environmentally safe. I've got a lot of environmentalists out there nowadays, and they want to make sure things are environmentally friendly. So that's another issue that, I guess I really haven't checked into that kind of paint. I haven't checked with my vendor to see what they have as far as, paint is paint.
Yeah, we get a lot of people coming in here concerned with the smell because of the chemicals. It's it's a big problem for families, and you're doing a lot of residential work, so I'm assuming like there are a lot of people have kids. Of course, they're worried about the chemicals. But our product actually does solve a bit of that problem, and I'd really like to tell you about that as well.
Like the old-fashioned paint where, you had the lead in the paint and the kids just would eat the paint. It would be all great, but they don't want that anymore.
No, they don't. Basically today, I've learned that you're having some coverage issues, resulting in you having to go to the store a lot more often, which is taking you off the job. It's making the job take a lot longer, which is hurting your business, of course.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to get it done faster.
The second thing would be your customers are really indecisive, and our product, we have a color snap visualizer, and I think that could really help you.
A color snap visualizer.
Yeah, we do. And lastly, the third problem I think you're having is there's a lot of complaints with chemicals nowadays. It's a really big issue nowadays, and I think we can solve that just fine and dandy. So does that sound correct?
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's got to be expensive. Maybe too good to be true, but it's got to be expensive.
Well, yeah.
I got to worry about the cost of what it's going to cost me and what it's going to cost the customer. So
Sherwin-Williams paint is a little bit more pricey because we have such great features, and to really elaborate on that, I'd like to tell you about the features a little bit more. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
So as for your coverage problem, Sherwin-Williams actually came out with a new line. It's our Emerald line. It's for interior.
Okay.
Basically, the paint is a lot more opaque. It's going to result in a lot less coats.
Okay.
Therefore, you're not going to have to go and get more paint. It's going to take a lot less time to get on. Speed of application is just phenomenal. I think that's really going to solve your problem right then and there. The second thing is the color snap visualizer I mentioned earlier. Basically, you can go into your customer's home. You can take a picture of any room they're trying to paint, upload it to our color snap visualizer, and we have all of our paints on there. And they're really sorted out. So your customer can pick a color and see exactly what it's going to look like on our walls before you even paint. It's going to result in a lot less repaints, take a lot less time, again, earn more money for your business in the long run.
Where were you guys at 3 weeks ago when I needed this?
That's why I'm telling you about it now.
Okay.
So the last thing
that sounds cool.
is the chemicals, and I am really happy to tell you that the Emerald line we have way less VOCs than any other paint. A lot less chemicals. It's not going to smell as much. Going to have you get a lot happier clients. Does that sound like something that could really solve your issue there?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. That sounds like it'd be much more environmentally friendly. That would definitely make these people more happy. It's environmental people.
For sure, yeah. So I think that'd be a really good idea for you to demo on our product now. If you're interested, I think the features are just way too good to not demo. When's your next project?
I have a project tomorrow, actually.
Really? Alright, well that sounds like a perfect time, actually. I can meet you out there on the job site at about 9 a.m. Does that sound like something you could do?
I'll be there at 8:30.
Alright, so I guess I can get there about 8:45. Does that sound alright?
That sounds fine.
Okay, so I'd like to meet you out there. get to see what you need. We can go order the paint, get started, see how you like it, and I'd really like to set up a time to discuss how it goes after you're done, but we can discuss that more tomorrow if that's alright.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a good plan. I think I would like that. See what your products are and see how you can help me with this. Maybe make it a lot faster for me. We'll take a look at it.
Yeah, I think Sherwin-Williams is really going to surprise you with how much.
What's your name again?
Jana.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
Okay. So I think that's going to really help you out. I'm really excited for you to demo it out, and I'll see you tomorrow at 8:45.
Okay. Yeah. It's good. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8:45 then.
Thanks for meeting with me today.
You betcha. Thank you.